Happy lunchtime, everybody. Hopefully you've got your lunch and you can sit and munch while you watch. I was going to go outside today, but it's hot out there already. Kitty cat's going to help. She just came up and meowed. What, Belle? So we're going to talk about clove oil today. Clove oil smells like clove. It'd be really good in the diffuser with some wild orange. It'd be like making one of those oranges with all the cloves stuck in it. It'd smell just like that. So, clove comes in a 15 ml bottle. It retails for $18.67 and wholesales for $14, so you get a good discount on that. Its main constituent is eugenol. doTERRA's oil is up to 85% eugenol. And if you're like me, it's like, well, okay, good. I don't know what eugenol does for me, but I did the research, so I'm going to tell you. In July 2015, there was an article released about a study done in a peer-reviewed scientific journal that showed that eugenol helps to maintain gastric mobility in times of stress. So that's very good for supporting our body because all of us are under stress. So that's one way you can use clove essential oils. Hi, Heather. Another very important way to use essential oil if you have school-age children is you can put this in their hair and it will repel lice. Scientific study showing lice in a petri dish with a teeny tiny amount of clove oil, and they did all they could to avoid it. So it's a lice repellent. And you can also use it in the garden to repel insects, unwanted insects from your vegetation that you're trying to grow. So, clove oil can be used all three ways: internally, topically, and aromatically. There are some cautions with it though, because it is a warming oil. So since it is a warming oil, you need to dilute it when you're putting it on your skin. My book recommends a 1-to-1 ratio, so 1 drop of carrier oil for every drop of clove oil that you use. And it says to diffuse with caution because especially if you stand over your diffuser and inhale the fumes, it would be could be harmful to your mucous membranes, and some people are sensitive to smelling it, so you would have to see how you do. Heather's asking about gnats. It's certainly worth a try, Heather. I would think that gnats wouldn't be that much different from lice. I would give it a go and see if it helps or not. So, historically, the use of clove oil dates all the way back to ancient China. And historical uses for clove oil include skin infection, digestive upsets, intestinal parasites, childbirth, and toothache. I know lots and lots of people that use it when they're having pain in their mouth, and it really helps. Clove is a valuable drawing salve to help pull infection from tissues. And it's also a very strong antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic, so you can actually take a spray bottle and put some water and a few drops of clove oil in it and use it as a disinfectant for whatever, and it will do the job. Clove is in one of my favorite personal products, that doTERRA makes. So if you can guess what one of my favorite personal products is, I use it every day, and it's got clove oil in it. It blends well with a lot of the woody type oils like basil, bergamot, cinnamon, clary sage, lavender, lemon, orange. It's going to smell wonderful with orange. Rose, rosemary, and ylang ylang. So, it's also found in a couple of the essential oil blends. So if you know those, you can comment below with that. Some additional uses in my Oil Life book. It's liver and brain support. You can dilute it and use it topically or take it internally. It's a powerful immune booster. Yes, it is in On Guard, Heather, you're right. It's good for circulation and hypertension. Like I said before, tooth pain and cavities. It's good for thyroid issues and supporting a healthy metabolism. It can be used to address infections. It can aid in breaking the habit if you're trying to break a smoking addiction. You can combine it with black pepper and just put a drop in your mouth under your tongue, and it will help to curb cravings. You can use it to support your body when you have a virus or a cold. You would apply it topically along your spine or take it internally. And aromatically and topically, it's an emotional balancing oil. We'll talk about that next. Clove is known as the oil of boundaries in the emotions book. Oh, just as a side, I learned that clove comes from clavius, which is Latin, and it means nail. So obviously that has to do with the shape of the little clove spice. It looks like a nail. But clove supports individuals in letting go of victim mentality. Victims feel overly influenced by other people and outside circumstances. They perceive themselves as powerless to change their situations. Clove helps individuals stand up for themselves, be proactive, and feel capable of making their own decisions, regardless of others' opinions or responses. And it helps individuals in letting go of patterns of self-betrayal and codependency. It gives the pushover the courage to say no. So negative emotions would be feeling like a victim, feeling defeated, dominated, enslaved, fearing rejection, feeling intimidated or controlled by others, or being codependent. And positive properties, which it will help you to work toward, is feeling empowered, to clear boundaries, to feel protected, courageous, independent, capable, proactive, and to have personal integrity. So I hope this gives you some ideas. Also, I didn't talk about cooking. You can use it as a spice in cooking, and it's a very powerful antioxidant. The dried spice measures 300,000 on the ORAC scale, and doTERRA's essential oil measures over 1 million on the ORAC scale. So very powerful antioxidant. And additionally, if you go on doTERRA.com and search clove, it'll pull up a plethora of articles and recipes about cloves. So go do some exploring. And don't forget to comment below so you can get entered into a drawing for a free sample. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.